It's your boy Heaven Hollywood, and I'm back for a third time on the IE Network. And this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know. It's icydk.blog. Check them out on the World Wide Web and all mobile devices. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about the VMAs. All in all, the show to me is just lacks the luster, and they have to get more stars. You know, if they want this to enhance, they have to get more stars. I don't know how they're going to do it. Maybe if they would stop having the shows so premeditated, and, you know, if someone doesn't show up, they're not getting an award. You have to make it so it used to be like the old days, where these award shows, all of the stars showed up. So, you know, I gave the show a 10. I gave the show about a 5, and that's only because Nicki Minaj performances. That's the only thing that made it a 5. Everything else after that, and seeing Taylor Swift come up there and announce her album. So, y'all got to do better. On to your girl, Sweeney, and we've reported on her a couple of times. Sweeney is the new it girl from Euphoria, you know, with the huge breasts, you know, and the sex scenes. You know, she had a sex scene, you know, I think she plays Cassie. Well, she was catching a lot of backlash. She's still trending on social media when they spotted her and her alleged right-wing, you know, far-right family, conservative family. I believe it was her mom's birthday. Twitter noticed, you know, her family had pictures on, you know, had hats, Blue Lives Matter. They also had, I think it was her mom's 60th birthday, they also had the hats that looked like the Make America Great Again hats, and it said, Make 60 Great Again. And just the online is letting her have it. All right, and it says here, Sweeney gets conservative support amid party backlash. Gets some conservative support. Of course, the conservatives are backing her. And right here, it says, are Sweeney's family members Trump supporters? This is a question that kept internet sleuths and Euphoria fans up over the weekend, and also made Sweeney a new conservative talking point. Now, when they saw this, Sydney responded. She said, "You guys is wild and innocent celebration for my mom's milestone 60th birthday has turned into an absurd political statement, which was not in intention. Please stop making assumptions. Much love to everyone, and happy birthday, Mom." So people were responding to that response, and they're like, it's funny. She said folks are making it into a political statement while her father is wearing a shirt that supports a counter movement to Black Lives Matter. It's only a matter of time before them Sweeney family Facebook posts from 2020 hit the timeline. And that is 2020 was post-pandemic and pandemic, right? You know, when they were saying, oh, the pandemic isn't real and another. So I would not be surprised if someone's now going to go digging. Someone's going to go digging. Now, I did a little research with G, and she just recently ran a story about Sweeney, and she said that her parents are alleged racists, and also said that they had a huge problem with her doing the sex scenes with the black gentleman that she did the scenes with on Euphoria. Now I got that from In Case You Didn't Know. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see going forward how many sex scenes she now has with black men. Because in Euphoria, if she's got a conservative family, Euphoria is definitely not the show for conservative anything. All right, so she's getting dragged, and then, you know, all the black men, You got black women attacking them, saying, "See, you always want to be so quick to run to this white chick because she had big tits, and she's screwing black men in a TV show. Come to find out, her family's a racist. Now that doesn't necessarily mean Sydney's a racist, but usually, I'm not gonna say all the time, but usually when you have a family full of it, and then that family's a little weird too. They was like, oh, she's got great tits. They love looking at her breasts when they're exposed. I'm like, it's a little weird, but usually when your parents are like that, I'm just saying, you know the rest. And we're gonna move on to Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift, and they practically broke the internet with a video of them two together. And she said the Barb's loves Taylor, and they in video they were taking pictures, and then people immediately started questioning about if we can get maybe a Taylor Swift, on a song of Nicki's. Now, normally you probably wouldn't say it wouldn't make sense, but she did have a big part at, like Nicki said, in Super Bass. And I could see if the pop record fits, since Nicki seems to be back with, in pretty good graces of pop now. Her producer is Dr. Luke, and Taylor Swift's producer, one of her producers was Dr. Luke's mentor. So that might be crazy if she can do some sort of pop rap record, with Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift. What would they call themselves? Tiki or Nailer? And Taylor Swift, being her super petty self, as normal, as usual, she's releasing a 10th studio album called Midnights. It's going to be released midnight, October 21st, which is Kim Kardashian's birthday. And trust me, I'm sure Taylor Swift knew. I'm sure Taylor Swift knew that is Kim Kardashian's birthday. Like I said, the most calculated artist we have going right now. And when she wants to be petty, she can be petty. So, shout out to Taylor Swift. Would you like to see a Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift collaboration? How do you think that'll sound? All right, and finally we'll move on to Bad Bunny, and everybody was talking about Bad Bunny. And this kiss right here, he kissed one of his male background dancers, and the internet went wild. He's still trending. Now, we didn't, I seen people saying, oh, that's old news. Oh, catch up. He's been out the closet. I don't ever remember Bad Bunny coming out of the closet or what have you. I never heard of Bad Bunny coming out. Like when did this happen? When, because he had a dress on, and he had on a dress. And so that's not coming out. All these dudes are wearing dresses now. Russell Westbrook was wearing a skirt, and he's married with children. So that's not coming out. People always want to seem like they got the tea before somebody else. Oh, this is old news. Well, I've never remembered Bad Bunny coming out saying he's bisexual or saying he's homosexual. I don't ever remember him saying that. But he did kiss his background dancer. And, everybody is going crazy, writing stories. I'm sure they're going to be asking him next, are you bisexual or what have you. So, Bad Bunny, after winning his Artist of the Year award, that's what everybody was talking about, that, him kissing the background dancer. And finally, Megan Thee Stallion, she is coming on, joining the Marvel family. She's going to appear in a episode of She-Hulk. So let's get the episode of She-Hulk. And producers of the show, they want to give this little test run to try and see how things look. And if they go good, you can expect to see her. Megan said she doesn't want to just be in TV or in movies. She wants to also branch over to production. So we'll see what happens with that as well. P Valley, she did a good job. So looking forward to seeing Megan in this. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Thank you for your support.